All right, we got your Eye on Health tonight, live this evening. Whether you're looking to pick up maybe a pickleball game, join a CrossFit class, maybe try to work out at home, in the gym, doesn't matter. Injuries can happen. It's part of the athletic life, no matter what your level. So let's talk a little bit about what you can do to help prevent injuries and what can help in the recovery process. I can tell you a few things. She can tell you a whole lot more than I can. This is Dr. Sheena Black. She is an orthopedic surgeon with Baylor Scott White. First of all, thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
I always call this the no copay advice session, right?
Perfect.
We don't have to throw down our copay. We can pick your brain. So first and foremost, why are adults more prone to injury once they jump maybe back into sports or a fitness routine? Maybe as a young adult, high school, college, I was real athletic. I went in the work world. I was kind of out of it for 5-6 years, and then I jumped back in. Is that person more prone to something?
So I think what happens is your ambition is there and your mind is ready. And then your body's like, oh, no, you're not.
Right.
And I think a lot of times you kind of remember your old school way of things and say, oh, yeah, I'm going to jump right back into that.
I did this when I was 17.
And I just think
what
you're
could
not
be
ready.
so hard?
I know, right? And so people are like, I'm like, that is not maybe what your body needs anymore. And I think people just jump back in too quickly thinking, oh, I can do this. I did this when I was in high school.
Yeah, so maybe more, just thought process, think in layman's terms, more foundational build-up. Start little to kind of get to where you think you want to end up where you were at 17.
Exactly.
Yeah. How can somebody tell the difference between normal soreness and an injury that actually needs medical attention? And I've been down that road probably 100 times. Should I go see the doc? What's your best advice to somebody? If I'm sitting in your office, what are you going to tell me about that?
So I think normal soreness is going to happen after a normal workout. You say, oh, I hit the gym hard. 1 to 2 days later, I get really sore. And usually it's going to respond to the normal things you would do. You'd ice it, you'd stretch it, take some Advil and Aleve, and usually that should get better. I think the red flags when you should really come and see your doctor or somebody like me is if you say, hey, look, I had this discrete injury. It's painful, it's swollen, it's keeping me up at night, it's making me limp or walk differently. I think then that's when you need to go get it checked out.
And I would throw out to you and ask your advice, if it's prolonged, if I'm sore from working out my back at the gym and the next day I'm sore, I would think I'm just using my own brain, 2 days, 3 days later, it's going to feel better. It might still be sore, but it's going to feel better. But if it's still the same level of soreness and the extension of time, probably.
Yeah, I think if it's lingering beyond a couple of weeks and you're having to take Advil every day, then I think you need to go have it checked out.
Okay. A lot of discussion online, alternative treatments nowadays. I mean, even my wife's done a few things of late. She's had some surgeries and trying different things, just looking for some relief. Red light therapy, laser treatments. I'm sure there's probably a dozen more out there. What do you tell your patients about those kind of alternative treatments? So
I think this is probably the most common question I get when patients come into clinic, and I think this is probably where the field of orthopedics is going. I think there's really cool things like platelet-rich plasma or PRP, where we actually can take your platelets and inject it back into an injury. And so it's just using your body to jumpstart healing. I also use laser therapy with ortho laser, which is a medical grade laser treatment. And so it's actually been researched and approved by the Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons to help with inflammation and healing and pain. And then probably the biggest question I get is about these peptides. Everybody wants...
Dad, you cannot open social media without seeing the word peptide.
No, BPC 157, everybody's asking about it. I think the hard thing is that there's just not enough research on humans. I think a lot of the research has been done on animals. And so I tell my patients, I'm interested in it. I really want to see where this field is going. I just don't know how to get it to you safely. I don't know how much to take it, when to take it, how long to take it. And so I think it's coming. I just don't know yet how to give it safely.
I look at it a little as almost kind of like the PRP thing, and you mentioned that, the platelet-rich plasma, because I had an Achilles thing I was dealing with about 15 years ago, and my doctor had said, hey, maybe we want to try this. But I'm a research guy. At the time I looked, there was virtually no studies done on it. So it's almost throwing a dart. I would imagine now way more research has been done on it.
Yeah, I think it's hard. Because it's not, your level of platelets may be different than mine.
Right.
And I may not have as many, but my platelets may be better than yours. And so it's really hard to do true level 1 studies on it.
Yeah, sidetrack, but I kind of equate, peptides are cool on TikTok, but we don't know enough yet.
We don't know enough yet.
Yeah. Certain exercises that tend to be harder on the joints than people realize. Every time I see my 20-year-old son do squats, it's the first thing I think about. Is that one of those kind of exercises that are harder on the joints?
So I think there are. I would say most of the time, though, it's really your form and looking at your form and making sure that you're doing it correctly.
Agree.
I think a lot of people get into these group fitness classes and everything is for speed and time, and so they're really sacrificing the form and trying to do more weight because you get competitive. And so
Sure.
I don't think there's probably one exercise is bad for you, but I would say, too much of one thing is probably not great.
All right. Awesome. I hope you guys all enjoyed the free, no copay advice tonight. Dr. Sheena Black, thanks.
Thank you.
Come back sometime. Talk to us more about getting older and joints wearing out. It's what it happens. She is with Baylor Scott White. We appreciate her being here. You can also check out this segment and all our other Eye on Health segments right now on the CBS News Texas YouTube page. With